keep it real. If you really don't trust me, come with a real. You here up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sick and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live. Oversports.com. I'm Eazy. Spin more action.
What up, though?
It is cold off. I go hard. My voice is still going.
From what?
From Thursday? Yeah. The lady behind me was like, "You got a lot of energy." I was like,
Not for long.
"Yeah, I do, shawty." Shout out to the Giants. Had a great time. Shout out to Crackman for having me out.
Shout out Crackman.
Had a blast. Happy belated birthday to Megan. But, yeah, welcome to Woodward Ringside Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, best more reaction. Chris, Nicholas, Koloff, smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Chris, who are you wearing?
It's a trend that I saw in the heavyweights, and I figured, you know, I'd participate. I haven't seen it as much on you as I have on some of the others. But
okay, that's fair.
I have seen it. I thought it looked cool. I got it. Fits real nice.
It does fit
real
great.
Snug. Smells like piss, but
does it? When I put it on, I don't notice the smell. No. But I've also only worn it twice. So I'm just saying. Does that thing stink?
it doesn't stink.
I haven't smelled it either.
But it's also winter, so
I guess Nick would know. He's worn it the most.
It
Loser.
fucking reeks.
It reeks?
Yeah, that's the whole point, man. It's supposed to
so
stink.
gross.
But we're not washing it ever again.
Give it a sniff, Chris. This is stink for real?
And then it'll be harder to
There's a
get money.
distinct
too.
scent on it. It's,
I think it has a smell, but I don't know if the smell stinks. Does that make sense?
That's how I feel.
I didn't go no undershirt when I had plans following the show. That's what I was
You
saying.
did bear
He
back
did,
it.
but you did bare chested, so it's probably
That's
his fault.
your fault that it stinks.
Yeah, he's just sweating right
Why
now.
would you raw dog the glizzy suit?
No, dude, I was jacked showing off the guns, bro. It was like, it was a must-do.
I know I've for sure raw dogged that glizzy suit
Yeah.
at least once or twice.
I think I learned it from you.
Because I got I don't mean to brag, I got fucking sweet tattoos, but I never show them off.
Sweet
Really.
tattoos.
So when I'm wearing the glizzy suit, I like to fucking show them off. Nick, do you have any tattoos?
Hell no.
Will you ever get one?
No. I was thinking Detroit championship. It's never going to happen.
Okay.
What's gonna happen, dude? Well, relax. Come on.
I've had a bad day, dude. All these reports coming out of the Tigers, man. I'm down bad.
Dude,
right
they
now.
are
I am down bad.
Brutal, dude.
I am hurt. I am like I'm
mean-
in a dark place right now, boys.
I know that, like, you thought because
The way it ended.
he was rhyming like Dr. Seuss that it
No,
meant
that
Terrence
wasn't
Mann
why. Stop
was
it.
for sure coming
It was
back.
nostalgic for Nick.
Well, I
That
mean,
wasn't the reason.
I've kind of
why.
accepted it at this point. So yeah, hearing that out of Scott Harris is not good. Like, I don't want to hear it, but I've kind of accepted the fact that Tarek Skubal is not going to be a Detroit Tiger after this season.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But listen, Red Wings news heating up with Quinn Hughes, Elliot Friedman reporting it. There are talks that it's Axel Sandy Palinka, Marco Kasper, and a first-round pick.
Ooh.
I'd do that in a heartbeat. It would be awesome. Red Wings got a big win last night. Marco Kasper and Axel Sandy Palinka both look very good. So maybe that sweetens the pot a little bit. You just leave Vancouver. You just shut out Vancouver. John Gibson standing on his fucking head top. 40-save shutout. Love that. It was by far the best game of his career, or best game of his Red Wings career. He went out there and, like I said, 40 saves, a lot of grade A opportunities for the Vancouver Canucks. And, yeah, you needed it. You give him the next game against Calgary tomorrow, and then you got Talbot rested for the back-to-back against Edmonton. So you need to win 2 more games in this road trip because you've got a gauntlet coming home. So a lot of tough teams coming into LCA. A couple home-and-homes with Boston and with Pittsburgh. So you got to take care of business the rest of this road trip for the Red Wings. Loved what they did last night. Great play. That third line of Marco Kasper, Nate Danielson, and Elmer Soderblom looked really good. So I was really happy to see that thriving. And then you had the old men on the Moose on the fourth line of Comfer, Van Riemsdyk, and Michael Rasmussen. That looked as well. The bottom 6 carried the Red Wings for a majority of that game. So John Gibson was the star, though. Like I said, 40 save shutout. and some grade A opportunities, not just like one-timers from the blue line. No, there were giveaways. There were bad bounces that left just a puck right in front of the net with nobody but a Canuck in front of him, and he made multiple saves. So shout out to John Gibson. Needed that. Huge bounce back for him.
Don't you ever talk Red Wings for that long at the beginning of the show again in your fucking life.
Fuck you. Red Wings in first place. First place, Red
No,
Wings.
for sure.
Shout out.
Honestly, it's in the back, so we might not get to it, so it's kind of good you did talk about it. Nick, though.
We're definitely going to talk about the Tigers later in the show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of talking about it now.
You kind of want to do it now? We have, Chris, there is audio in downloads already. It's just a picture of Scott. Well, it's a freeze frame of Scott Harris talking to Chris Illich, and it's like a 3-minute video. We could play the first like minute and a half of that and then cut it probably. We'll get into that coming up next, but we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Chris, how'd you end up with that glizzy suit?
Yeah.
Bro?
Congratulations.
Did you stay up and watch it? You weren't
I
texting back until after the game.
I said, well, because I knew it was bad because the Chargers scored first.
You
and
did say, well.
The thing is, the Eagles, like, they can't win if they have to score more than 20 points. So I was like, well, this gets really difficult really fast when the Chargers score first after a 3-and-out Eagles, typical Eagles. So I'm like, shit. So then I was just chilling with my girl, had dinner and stuff, and then wasn't really watching the game. And then I check in like fourth quarter because I checked my fantasy team and I see they're up 19-16. I'm like, let's go. And then I watched overtime, and yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I'm happy though. Look, I'm happy to wear this suit because F the Eagles. So I'm always glad they lose.
You're not happy to wear that
You're
suit.
not happy to wear the suit.
I am.
You were in first place.
This is not a spin zone. This is the truth. I am happy right now. I am not bothered at all.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. I want to blame him, and then he did have a bad game. 5 turnovers, I think.
5 turnovers. Well, if you count 2 turnovers.
Is it triple turnover?
Yeah. The
Interception, fumble, then fumble.
Yeah,
That was-
triple turnover on one play. That's got to be a first, right?
I was happy.
3 different
I
turnovers.
loved it. I know it's supposed to be a bad play, a sloppy play. That was fucking awesome. I've never seen that in my life before.
very cool.
And you always like when you play Madden or like when you I don't know, real life playing football. Like you're like when you do turn the ball over, you're like, fuck, maybe we get this guy to fumble. It's a fucking dream. Mm-hmm. It happened in real life, twice. That's nuts. That was kind of cool to see. But Jalen Hurts, I don't know, dude, because I saw some replays last night where A.J. Brown, like one of the interceptions, because A.J. Brown dropped the ball.
A.J. Brown looked bad until like he had one good drive, and the rest of the game he looked like unenthused. He looked just pouty. I don't understand these wide receivers, man. I could never I don't know. It's just not in my DNA to be a bitch like that. like A.J. Brown and George Pickens do that shit all the time where they're just like not trying, and like I don't know. It's such a.
I feel like he was trying, but he was ass.
No, he was.
Because that's the other thing too.
Up,
Is like,
man.
brother, how do you? Hey, Nick, are you grabbing cups? Yeah. You give me another one, please. This one's got my bad.
Leaking.
Yeah, you see that?
Pinky?
Ow, that burns. You see that right there?
Yeah.
Gonna fucking burst. Oh, anyway, it's not good content.
No.
5 stars.
You cry for fucking targets all year long.
Yeah.
You undermined your coach. You had meetings with the owner.
Yeah.
You're in media making a fucking mess of it. You get these targets, and you've yet to capitalize on them. I mean, it's just fucking embarrassing. Because, by the way, the team was winning when he was doing that. Mm-hmm. Still 8-5, and I still think, obviously, Jalen Hurts, it's like a one-off. We've had our 5 interception game for Jared Goff.
Yeah.
But their offense is not looking great.
He hasn't had one of those this year.
And that's why I can't look at Nick Sirianni. I respect him as like an executive type head coach. What?
Goff hasn't had his cousin game yet this year. That very well could be this week.
Would you count Philly as a cousin game or no?
No.
Needs to be more turnovers.
Turnovers makes it cousin.
Yeah, that's fair.
Philly was like step cousin.
Yeah.
He was just making stupid plays. But
Second cousin once removed.
But Nick Sirianni, every time they've lost that offensive coordinator, whether it be Steichen, whether it be my man that's in New Orleans right now too, Kellen Moore.
Yep.
The second year, that offense is not the same
look
at
good.
all,
Yeah.
and there's too much talent on that for that to be the case. like Dan Campbell, at least now we're seeing like some resemblance of what the offense was last year.
Yeah, like
now that he's
40-point
calling
games
plays.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Beat the Bears 50-21.
Yeah.
Like the Eagles, Nick Sirianni, like fuck it. I hate that he has a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's not that good of a coach, and he looks like a drunk. Or
He looked like he was dying last night.
he looked sickly. Like, I mean, I could understand your quarterback wanting to be Michael Jordan, your wide receiver not wanting to play football, and like your entire offensive line just not being good anymore would make a man kind of depressed like that. But he did not look good at all.
No. I mean, it's fine. This will work. My bad. What'd you think of?
No, he just needed a cup.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll drink that water. I'll chug it.
Double cup.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts will bounce back, but I don't think the Eagles do anything in the long run.
Yeah, no,
We shut them out.
the NFC is pretty wide open right now.
Oh, dude, I feel like the
mean,
NFL.
The NFL is pretty wide open right now.
Like I have.
And if the Lions go out there and they look like they looked against the Cowboys, against the Los Angeles Rams,
They have a chance.
they got a chance.
Because if I had to pick a team,
It'd be the Rams.
it would be the Rams.
Yeah. Seahawks,
I just-
Seahawks are starting to.
Okay, no, relax.
I mean, Sam Darnold's going to Sam Darnold, but that defense is insane.
it is.
And
but
JSN.
look at who
is-
they're playing.
Yeah. But, I mean, we just said there's nobody. What do you mean who they're playing?
But they're playing the nobodies of the nobodies.
Well,
Like I think they have one team win above against a team above 500.
they beat the Rams.
Nope.
They beat
lost.
the Eagles.
Nope. That one.
haven't
It's,
beaten
oh, it's the
somebody.
Texans. It's the Texans.
No.
But the Texans, again,
That
that
was
was a great
before.
defense, shitty offense versus a great – well, actually, no. The Seahawks don't have a shitty offense, but it was great
They got
defense
Sam
versus great
Darnold.
defense and a shitty offense.
Yeah.
That was a sandwich.
And wasn't that
Same.
earlier in the season too? Like the Texans are like surging now. Like
Yeah, but
they didn't beat 'em,
even
like,
now, but
last
it's not
week.
the offense. You know what I'm saying? It's their defense carrying them.
Yeah, no.
And the Seahawks have a really good defense. I'm not denying
That's
the Seahawks
crazy.
defense. I'm just – I guess when I'm talking about the top 5 teams, it's like it's the Rams and Broncos. Even though the Broncos been kind of ugly.
I'm putting the Patriots up there. I'm putting the Patriots up there. I'm putting
Bills.
the Bills up there.
Actually, I do like the Bills.
Because
Because of everything we said yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
And-
there's no Patrick Mahomes in this playoff.
Nope.
Looking like at
No
least.
Burrow, no Mahomes, no
No
Lamar.
Jackson.
You are
So
by
there's
far.
no excuse for – and I love Josh Allen. I'm a Josh Allen simp.
Me too.
The way you guys act over Jared Goff, unfortunately, is how I act over Josh Allen. But
I was called a madman.
if he can't get it done this year –
I was told that Steve Young was better than Josh Allen.
yeah, I told you Josh Allen had more to go. And guess what? He did more.
I was called a madman. No, yeah. It's wide open for sure. And anybody's got a shot.
We're
The
going
Lions,
against the best team in the NFL.
if the Lions were healthy, fully, even with the offensive line, how they played, if they had their secondary, I'd say they had just as good of a chance as anybody.
Yeah.
But with 3 members of your secondary probably not playing for the rest of the year, it's tough.
But they may have an answer. Dan Campbell talked about it on Monday. He talked about it today as well. He got some snaps in. We'll talk about it, obviously. Make sure you stay tuned for that one. I think the offensive line may have a cure coming along the way. It's not Cure Auto Insurance.
It's Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody, we mean everybody, can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes. And all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month. Or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Art and Jake's this 14th, this Sunday. I just found out the proceeds up until 6 o'clock are going to the troops. How did you guys know that? I heard on the morning show. Either way, pull up for good intentions.
Going where?
Giving back is going to the troops.
Oh, nice.
And part of the proceeds up until 6 o'clock. So shout out to Art Jakes. Pull up. We'll be there watching the game, having a good time, and watch the Detroit Lions dismantle the number 1 team in the NFL.
Shout out.
Also, Massage Chair House. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Dunk at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road, and get your massage chair suited for you, booted for you. He has a massage chair review channel. Make sure you check it out, massagechairhouse.com. So I got a lot going on right now. My voice is gone. I told you about the heartburn shit. You ever heard GERD? You know what that is?
No.
It's like constant heartburn. I had it one other time before in my
I think
life.
that's what my dad's just got heartburn, I think.
Yeah. Maybe I just have heartburn.
He's just got old man heartburn.
I could just have a heartburn, but it's been like 2 days in a row. This shit is not fun.
You are Unk.
I am on.
You are in your 30s.
You are
I am
in your
bald.
40s.
I am in my 70s. All right, where do you want to take this? Because we were talking about the Rams a little bit there. We got Nick ready to crash out at any given moment. The drop of a dime. Do you think you can cheer up after you get out of your system?
Yeah, maybe. It's the Tigers. We can wait on the Tigers. It's nothing breaking news to anybody that's listening. We didn't sign anybody.
It sounds like it's breaking news to you.
Sounds
Drew
like it's breaking
Anderson.
news to you.
We signed Drew Anderson, a pitcher
Nice.
from Korea, for 1 year, $7 million. At least he pitched last year compared to Alex Cobb. I'll say that.
Did you
We
see?
can hit on them later. I know football's
Sure.
gonna remain the numbers.
I'll run the poll. The
The
people will decide.
I'm ready. I just needed to get settled in. It's been a long day as well, Eazy. We're ready. We're rolling. Spenny. Football, baby. Let's roll.
Did you see who the Dodgers signed?
Yes, the best reliever in baseball, arguably.
Yeah.
Like $69 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 years.
Do you think Sky Harris may be waiting out the Dodgers run? Like to go because it is a waste of time and money to like jump in now or try to go and win now.
Run's not ending anytime soon.
Yeah.
They got Shohei for 20 years. They're just gonna keep getting Japanese superstars every single year.
They got challenged in game
It's gonna be
7
like,
of
oh,
the
there's
World
some 7'3" switch hitting pitcher that's coming into from Japan. I wonder what team he's gonna go play for. Their run is never ending. You just have to try to win.
All right, real quick, Chris. I just sent you a couple just tweets from the guy who's the most locked in of any beat writer, Evan Petzold. He, talks to everybody at these winter meetings. We'll just get this out of the way real quick. This is what Scott Harris and Chris Ilitch think of this team. We just talked about Edwin Diaz, the best reliever, going to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
The team that just won the World Series.
Back to back.
$69 million deal.
3 years.
3 years. Just took them away from the Mets.
Yep.
That is. Who
Huge
they are
payroll
contending with.
themselves.
Who also pay?
Yeah, we'll also pay pretty much anything to anybody.
And the Tigers, when we pulled
Won't do that.
big ol' Scooble in Game 5, what did we have to do, boys? We had to rely on the bullpen. Finnegan, I liked him a lot.
Still haven't signed him yet.
Still haven't signed him. This is what Scott had to say about the bullpen and the arms that we could get. This is from Petzold. The Tigers are, quote-unquote, really involved in the free agent and trade markets for relievers. But Scott Harris issued a reminder on bullpen construction. Major league bullpens are built in a variety of different ways. Sometimes it's minor league free agent signings or waiver claims.
Oh my God.
Sounds like Bargain Bin Brad has entered the chat, but it's actually Scott Harris. Right now, for bullpen arms, the reason why you lost the lead in the ALDS Game 5.
Yeah.
Reactions, Spedmo.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like Scott Harris. Remember, he's the guy that told us it's not good to trade for good players at the deadline. That's what he told us.
He did say that.
He came out here and he told he told Tigers fans, who are mostly Red Wings fans too, he told them it's not good to trade for good players at the deadline. Sometimes you want to get the worst guys. That's what he told us. So him saying, yeah, sometimes you need to sign bad players to the bullpen, that's on brand. And, they're looking at Kenley Jansen, Nick.
I mean, if he's one of 3 guys we bring in, I wouldn't be totally upset. I mean, obviously, the Ks per 9 are down for Kelly, but if he's one of 3 different guys, say you bring in Finnegan and Fairbanks, now we're talking. Now you're talking about a bullpen that can hold a game, that can go out and save a game. But if you're relying on 60-year-old Kelly Jansen to be your closer, to be your lockdown guy, I just don't understand where this team's coming from. And these reports have been coming out all day long. Let's go to the next one. Because what happened to this team, boys? What happened to this team? We scored 2 runs in 15 innings, boys.
Yeah.
We
got
had
the audio
Torres
of him talking about Skubal and the bats, too.
Oh, yeah, we have that one, too.
Yeah.
We'll get to that one in a sec. We got Torres, Green, Torque, Keith. Guess what? 0 for 21 in Game 5 in the ALDS. Game 5. But, hey, this is what Scott Harris wants to do. This was Petzold quoting Scott Harris as well. Will the Tigers try to upgrade their offense through external additions or commit to young position players? Scott Harris, quote, the majority of our growth as an offense is going to come from within. We're going to try to find a way to improve without blocking those guys. He specifically mentioned Parker Meadows, Wenzel Perez. He specifically,
Oh, God.
What are we doing? Parker went over. Wenzel didn't show up in that Game 5. If you can go out and get an actual all-star bat to help these young guys, these high upside blue chip prospects that you have continuously talked about for years, you go out and get one of these bats, these all-star bats that can solidify the left side of your lineup and the left side of your infield that have had playoff success, that have made all-star games. A Bo Bichette, an Alex Bregman. Do I think that's happening anymore? Boys, I don't.
Why did you?
I am so depressed right now because I thought there's no possible way, Spenny.
Nick, you know what we're going to be?
But I will say I'm saving the full-on crash out until we do sign Gio Urshela.
We're going to be the Royals.
Stop it.
We're going to rely on Parker Meadows.
Thoughts on those two real quick.
We're the Royals.
Those 2 quotes that you just heard from the president of baseball operations, Scott Harris.
Yeah, it sounds like what Scott Harris would say, that we don't need good players. That's this is his philosophy. Scott Harris has now consistently told you we don't need good players. We're going to go with what we got. And, hey, man, I just surely hope that every single prospect that the Tigers bring up are can't-miss superstars and none of them flop, because that's the only way you'll win a World Series under this approach. And you just got to hope that all 4 prospects and all top 8 of your guys are actually upper echelon MLB players, and we know how often it works out that literally every single one of your prospects works out. So, yeah, he wants you to rely on Parker Meadows and Wenzel Perez. And I'm, it's...
It's terrible. Easy thoughts.
I guess ultimately at the end of the day, I'm still going to blame ownership. And it kind of sucks that Scott Harris has got to be the face because he's such a little dweeb asshole. It's so easy to hate that guy.
He is a nerd.
The way he talks, the way he just doesn't give a straight fucking answer.
Yeah.
Are you guys grabbing pictures? Well, he's very easy to hate. And it's his fault too a little bit, because the way he talks, whenever Skubal comes up, even in the exit interviews, even in the interview he did yesterday, it seems, and I think Justin put in the chat, or one of you guys put in the chat, he seems so dismissive of him.
Yeah.
And he's a 2-time Cy Young winner, the best pitcher in baseball right now too. It's I do in some ways appreciate a little bit of savageness in GMs because you need to have it because you got to cut deals, you got to make moves. But the thing is, he hasn't done that yet. You know what I'm saying? You haven't garnered. You're not able to talk shit like that.
Yeah.
You haven't made that big move. I did like Torres, and obviously we did. We choked the division away.
Yep.
You can't be talking choppy like that until you fucking make the move to prove that you're worth, I guess, that confidence. I don't know.
And he says
arrogance,
again,
not even confidence, arrogance.
Like, this team has made the playoffs the past year, acting like it should be a privilege for Detroit Tigers fans to go more than to the ALDS.
He talks to them like they're stupid.
Yeah.
Like they're kidney garners. I'm not even joking. That's how I talk to my son.
Yeah.
Confuse him a little bit. And tell him, no, everything's fine. We're good.
You don't want good toys.
Yeah.
You want the bad toys.
You want these vegetables. They're way better than fucking candy.
Yeah.
They taste way better. That's what he's telling you right now.
It is embarrassing. And it's disrespectful to pretty much everybody who watches baseball or is a fan of this team because he is being very passive-aggressive and very all-knowingly, like, condescending. And it's like, fuck off, dude. Give a straight answer. Like, don't talk to us like we're children. And he refuses to do that. He just keeps going out there. And like you said, he said it today that he doesn't see anybody at any level as untouchable. And that would be cool if you didn't just make Tyron Lorenzo untouchable at the last trade deadline. Like, so Tarek Skubal, you don't consider untouchable, but Tyron Lorenzo or Jose Briseño are untouchable because those were the guys you refused to move because you couldn't get anybody for. You wouldn't get a good player for him. So those guys are too good. But Tarek Skubal, the back-to-back Cy Young winner, isn't. Shut up, dude. Fuck you. I'm over it. You're a loser. That's
one other thing
stupid, dude.
I want to say too, real quick, Nick, is like I'd get the prospect game had we seen any of his prospects come up and do well. Right now, you're playing ball. You're winning games with Al Avila's guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even if you move on and trade school, do I have the confidence that you know who you're fucking gathering in return? I don't.
And I like our guys. I do. I like the prospects we have. I have a lot of hopes for a lot of different, like Rayner, I think is going to be really good. McGonigal and Clark, I think are going to be really good. But if you sit here and you tell me, gun to my head, all three of those guys are going to be all-stars, I'm going to tell you no.
I did like the Claiborne.
It's not how it works.
Yeah, 100%. It's not how it works. And I think one of the biggest things that I just stay scratching my head on is, like, if you have real all-star bats to help these guys come up when they do come up, when McGonigal comes up, you're not asking him to be a superstar right away. You're not asking Max Clark, who has all of this notoriety around baseball and all the followers and all the aura, you're not asking him to be Pete Crow Armstrong right away. You're not asking him to be the superstar face of your franchise guy as a 21, 22-year-old rookie because he'll be hitting eighth in the lineup where he can get on base, score some runs, not have all the pressure on him to be this absolute superstar.
Yeah.
And it just blows my mind. And the quote was, it's been pretty clear since I've been here, Harris said, I don't believe in untouchables at any level. So anyone in our organization at any level.
Except for AA.
Exactly. It blows my mind. Scott Harris, Chris Ilitch need to get it together because this team is not far away from a World Series, but they're acting like they are the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I'll give you guys credit. Going to try not to crash out until the end of the offseason, but it's not looking pretty right now.
And
everything has been negative coming out.
Yeah, we got to go to break, and we got a bunch of super chats that we're going to clean up when we get back from break. I do want to just put a bow on this with I now know the past 3 or 4 times that Chris Ilitch and Scott Harris have addressed the media in regards to the Tigers situation, their plans, and their future goals. They have lied to us. At least the past 3, I believe the last 4. So Chris Ilitch and Scott Harris do not respect Tigers fans. They do not respect the consumer. They think you're stupid, and they don't trust you. They think you're children because they have consistently now come out here and lied to us and acted like everything, like we can't see what we're seeing, or people don't know the basic fundamentals of how to make a good baseball team. So they don't respect you, they don't appreciate you, and they lie to you, Tigers fans. So Chris Ilitch and Scott Harris don't give a fuck about you. Just remember that. Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to clean up those super chats. Tell us about Sharon's. I will tell you about Sharon's.
Sharon's.
Shout out to Sharon's. They respect you. They appreciate you. And they would never treat you like Chris Ilitch or Scott Harris because they've been keeping Michigan families comfortable and safe for over 40 years. They got a brand new website. Go to sharonsheating.com. You can schedule online. You can do free instant quotes, and you can see all of their financing options. So shout out to Sharon's. Make sure you tap in with Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you will. We got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
You know what's better than regular legs? Spider legs. Spider Legs is a premium pre-roll brand where bold innovation meets meticulous precision. Spider Legs sets a new standard, blending strength and sophistication for those who value products built with care and purpose. Spider Legs can be found in over 200 dispensaries in Michigan, including your local jars. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, about to spend more reaction. Chris, Nicholas, Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
What up, though? A bunch of super chats in there we got to clean up. One of them from Jason Parkinson. He says, can you all please not touch any of the studio settings so Sean and Maz can start on time tomorrow? LMAO, kidding, fellas. Happy holidays. Shout out. Appreciate
if we
you,
hit 250 likes on this live stream, I will not unplug everything from the studio before I leave tonight.
There you go.
And those will be ready to go.
Yeah.
You know?
And then it's just on those old men to hit their first wake-up call. No, shout out to you guys. Shout out to them. And happy holidays. Appreciate you, Jason. Burn in there. He says, man, Tigers are becoming the Rays. Meanwhile, the Pistons are trying to become the Showtime Lakers. And, the Tigers are the Rays. The Tigers are the Pirates. The Tigers are the Orioles. The Tigers are the Guardians. Like, we're a farm team now for the Yankees and the Dodgers and all the good teams that pay money for actual players.
I actually have a point on that. You know what? I think those teams are actually bigger than the Detroit Tigers because you know who offered free agent Kyle Schwarber real money.
A 4-year contract, right?
The Orioles have actually offered Kyle Schwarber 5 at 150. The Reds offered him 5 at 125. And the Pirates offered him 4 at 120. Per Ken Rosenthal.
He's going to get 5 at 200 from...
No, he signed 5 for 150 with the Phillies again. It was going to take a ridiculous offer. But those 3 organizations... 3 well-known organizations for being the cheapest organizations in baseball all offered massive contracts to Kyle Schwarber.
5 at 150, huh? MVP level player.
Evan Foster. I'm going to read the super chat.
Not saying like I wanted Schwarber. Obviously, I would take him in a heartbeat.
But you hear those teams dishing it out.
DH, lefty, like that's not really what we need specifically. But those are the teams that are literally bidding that kind of money, and we're nowhere to be found on anybody.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It does suck.
It's frustrating.
It is frustrating.
$10 super chat from Randall Smalls. He says, "You guys know, Scuba and Boris knows. The Tigers cannot spend the $500 million. The Yankees and Dodgers can. Closer to $350. We'll get a haul for him." That's Rando, who's notoriously positive about these Detroit
No, they're
Tigers.
not signing him. Nobody, like, if you think that Scooball is going to still be a Tiger after this year, you're stupid at this point. But no, Rando's right. The Tigers front office and they very well could, because Chris Ilitch has more money than the Yankees. Like, he does.
He's the third richest owner in baseball.
Yeah, he has more money than the Yankees.
There's no excuse.
But
they
won't. And Scott Boras knows that. So yeah, you're right, Rando. It sucks. And
That's why he's clowning
I don't
them.
think they're going to get a haul for him.
Relax.
If you were the Dodgers, why would you trade for Tarek Skubal? You're going to go win a World Series anyways. Just wait and then sign him in the offseason. Why would you give up assets for it? And if someone does, oh well, you'll get the next guy, and you're still going to win the World Series without him.
Just like they did this year.
Yeah, there is no reason
And
for the
last
Dodgers to trade for him.
In between there, Evan Foster, Scooball isn't untouchable, but Lorenzo is. That's crazy. It's because it's about money. It's Chris Ilitch.
It's 100% about team control, high upside, players that you can literally have for cheap for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
That is the same thing Buster only said. Could you imagine the Tigers' position, though, when they could get 28 years of team control? I'm paraphrasing here, but that's basically what he said when talking about why they would trade Tarek Skubal and why that would be appetizing as an organization, when you should be looking at it like, or you buy to put a team next to him to win a World Series.
Yep.
That's it. Full stop. This should never have been a discussion. That's why it's so infuriating. The fans don't deserve this. Detroit doesn't deserve this. I mean, Tarek Skubal at this point, I mean, what are we doing here? Like,
It's hitting Nick now.
Skubal doesn't deserve it.
What'd you say?
Nick was holding on.
He was trying.
He was trying to hold on.
He was trying
he
so
thought
hard,
the
dude.
You guys thought
Dodgers
we were
runs-
trading him. You guys thought...
I know we're not re-signing him. I know
Okay.
he's not going to be a Tiger. I know he's not going to go in the Hall of Fame as a Tiger.
Unless
I know
we
he's
have
not
some
going to finish his
crazy
career as a
player,
Tiger.
like, player stoppage thing that could be a factor next offseason.
Nope. Next
Nope.
super chat, Dante 151. Scott Harris is basically is living in Legoland where everything is awesome. God, this pisses me off so GD much. Get Parker Meadows out. And yeah, if Parker Meadows was the guy that you're talking about focusing on, fuck you, dude. Like, God, come on, man.
Even mentioned Matt Vierling, who didn't get a full offseason. Like, that should be the last guy on your roster that you put in when a guy needs a rest. Not a guy you mention in a press conference.
We're talking
Scott.
utility guys.
Seriously.
Guys, hey, why don't you want to sign Alex Bregman? Well, we've got Matt Vierling. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Labertini with the super chat.
Yeah.
$10 on it. Says, shout out Spinning Easy. Whenever I get to catch a show live, it means I've been at work long, but I appreciate feeling closer to Detroit. I saw him. Did he say he's coming to town soon or something like that?
I think so. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for tapping in. Always appreciate it.
Appreciate you. I'm sorry that this is all negative Tiger stuff.
We're gonna
towards the end of your long day.
We're gonna
Positivity.
talk about the Lions. I don't know if it means we're gonna get positive, but we're gonna talk about. We'll end on a positive note. I can promise you that. And if you want to be positive, Chris, show yourself.
At least
There
you're
you
not
go.
that guy.
At least you're not that guy, dude.
At least you're not dressed like an idiot.
There's that newer Lady Jane. I'm sure she's seen us in hot dog suits before already, but after Chris walked by, I was like, I looked at her, I was like, was that guy wearing a hot dog suit? She was like,
Labertini again in the super chat says, "Ask Ski Mask Boy because we appreciate WSN. You listen for free. Hey, we appreciate you, man.
Shout out.
We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys for real. And
Absolutely.
I live my dream every day, and I get to wake up. I get to talk about sports, and I work a lot. I work very hard, but it's fun because
it's a dream job.
It's a dream job, man.
It's a dream job.
It's a dream job. And
Straight
we
up.
wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So thank
Seriously.
you.
Shout out to you guys. Except for Sandy.
Burn with the super chat in there says, this MFing Illich's tried to buy this stinking Pistons, and they want to claim they're just a poor little pizza shop trying to skate by. I'm with you, Nick. Hey, Burn, we appreciate you, and Absolutely. Shout out to Tom Goris for saving us from the Illich family.
That's little Chris.
Shout out, and he's willing to spend the money too.
Tom Goris is the
What? Tom Goris got bread.
Tom Goris is the
No.
second best owner in the city.
Yeah.
He's the second best owner in the city.
I saw Steve Owen here. So, Nick, would you rather have Avila back? Is that what everyone's saying? That Harris should be fired? That's not what I'm saying. I said that I want to say that this organization needs to learn to advance themselves. They got the draft picks right as of now. Tons of high prospect pool. You got 2 guys in the top 10 in Max Clark and Kevin McGonigal. You got 2 guys in the top 40 in Bryce Rayner and Briseño. You got young guys like Chris Rodriguez, international prospects that have been developing. That part has been amazing. You got it right in getting Hinch in here with Chris Fetter, but you have gone bargain bin deals for all of these guys. And when you actually bought players that were real, like a Gleyber Torres, he was the starter in the All-Star game. And he helped this team go on an unbelievable run where you were number 1 in the East for this long. Use real money to buy real players to help bring along these young guys. It's as simple as that. And this team could be a straight-up dynasty. They just don't want to spend. You keep Skubal, you bring in all the young guys, bring in another bat. You're talking about real, consistent World Series type talent for a very long time. And this organization fails to do it. And it's so frustrating because these fans don't deserve it at all.
Why they lie to your fucking face about it?
They do it every time too. That's the worst part. Is they lie, like at least the Reds and the Marlins and those teams.
Yeah, they're honest.
Fans, and we're not spending money. You're gonna get what you get, and you're gonna like it. I could deal with that. But when you sit there and lie to me, fuck you, dude. Sell the team, you asshole. All right,
super chat. 2 more.
I got you.
And we're gonna break. Restart. James Ref, no sports chat. Easy. Tell my ex-wife to bleep off Go Lions. Who's your ex-wife? Hey,
James's ex-wife.
Sincerely from James. Did I say fuck?
Do it. Yeah, you can say fuck.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You paid for it.
Fuck off! Everything we do on this channel is in a satirical format
Higher
for
than me right
comedic purposes only, and artistic and autistic purposes. Not anything we do is real. We are all fake. This is AI. It's in Roblox. Allegedly, don't sue us. We do not promote sexual gratification or the harm to others at all, or encourage them on this channel at all. Everything we do is joking, fun time, happy-go-lucky, yeah. And then finally, before we go to break, another super chat from Lambertini. He says, I'm back late Thursday night, and Tom Goris is the man. Shout out to you. And yeah, Tom Goris.
Let him cook.
Hey, we'll be at the Art and Jake's in Chesterfield on Sunday for the Lions game if you want to pull up.
Clarkson.
Yeah, not Chesterfield, sorry.
That's so random.
Different name. Jordan Clarkson, Chester.
Field.
Nope.
Loom. Shout out to Loom. This segment has been sponsored by Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com. Find a store near you. There's one at 12 and Woodward. You can use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off. I'm on their double stuffed cookie right now. I'm telling you, it is money. They got the best pens in the game too if you're a cart guy. And they also, I'm not a big edible dude. I'll just say that. But my favorite edibles are the Buzzin' drinks. There's 7.5 milligrams THC, or there's the Buzzin' Max 100 milligrammers. So go check it out. Go to loom.com. Use promo code WSN30. Get 30% off.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Try to Sprite cranberry.
Buddy's Pizza. Head over to buddiespizza.com right now. Get yourself a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza when you purchase a $50 gift card. Have your family come in for town. Have them experience Buddies. Either give them that gift card or have Buddies host your I keep saying Thanksgiving every time I do that. Your holiday. How about that? Because there's 17 of them. Have them host your holiday. Discount code's there. Make sure you head over to buddiespizza.com. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WorldSports.com. He's your most more reaction. Chris Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend and share the stream. And we're talking Lions.
Talking Lions.
Shit got out of hand.
Lions.
All right, we're 45 minutes in. It's been Tigers and Jalen Hurts.
And Red Wings.
What a shame on us. God damn.
You don't want to talk about college football playoffs?
Yo, no, I don't. I'd rather talk Tigers.
Wolverines got scammed.
Dude, it's just not a real thing. No. See, we almost did it. We almost started. College football it sucks. Fuck the bullshit.
Football, not college. Professional.
Yes, you're right.
Go Hoosiers.
I think the Rams are the best team in the National Football League. The Detroit Lions need to beat them to guarantee themselves a playoff spot. Dan Campbell was asked that same question. You want to know what he said?
Let's hear what he said.
What was the question? Sorry, I was getting the pull up.
Dan Campbell on the Rams.
Dan Campbell on the Rams.
God damn it, Chris. Glizzy boy.
Would you say it's the best team you guys have faced this season?
Well, I think you got to put them up there for sure. You know, we've seen some really good teams, but I think these guys are certainly.
How did I guess I didn't finish that video. It's my fucking Twitter feed. Thank God I wasn't fucking anything crazy. Yeah. Was it the elephant falling video? I remember.
You want me to just play the audio easy?
Yeah.
No, I'll figure it out. I don't trust you to do it.
You can just play the audio.
Oh, yeah, I could just play the audio.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
Just me on fucking Twitter.
Here's the audio.
No Brian Branch. I think people would feel a lot better if they knew Kirby Joseph was coming back. What's the last box that he's got to check to get back out on the field?
Well, I think it's, he's got to string a couple of practices together here to where, where he feels good, it looks good, he feels good, he comes in the next day and there's no residual effects from the practice. That's it. I mean, really, we won't know until late in the week. We won't know where this is at. And then we got to, get on the plane and fly West Coast. That's not going to, make things great. But yet, that's part of it. You got to load up and hit high altitude when you got some stuff going on. So, but we'll see. I mean, the good news is he's to a point to where we can get him out there and hopefully string some practices together.
My bad. That's
You're good. You're good. What do you want to take this one? Spinny, you want to do the Kirby stuff, or you want to talk about the Rams?
Let's talk about the Rams.
You think the best team in the NFL?
No. I think they're the best team in the NFC.
Who's the best team in the NFL?
The Patriots.
Come on,
Didn't you just say the Bills yesterday?
I said that I would trust the Bills the most, but
I'm with him on that, by the way. But
well, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I think Patriots a little bit of schedule merchants. The Rams have actually gone out there and they've done war with a lot of good teams. And I was thinking about it today. I'm like, I convinced myself last minute watching one of the Cowboys losses that the Detroit Lions can beat this team. But then I'm looking back at the Panthers. I'm like, oh, yeah, Panthers are a bad team. They beat the Rams. Mm-hmm. But it was turnovers. And it's like Matthew Stafford has not been turning the ball over this season. And it's something I just can't really rely on that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you are going to be missing a Kirby Joseph.
Yeah, no, the Lions, with the way their team is playing right now, with the injuries they have, they can't go out there and try to beat the Rams like in a cute way and get lucky. No, they have to go out there and they have to play exactly as they played against the Dallas Cowboys and dominate them in all three facets. You have to win the special teams, you have to win on defense and get off the field, and you have to be able to run the ball and protect Jared Goff. And it's not going to be a cute way out of this game. There's not going to be, oh, if this happens. No, you have to be better than the Rams. You're going on the road. They're one of the best teams in the league. They're not going to give you this game. Fucking Sean McVay hates Jared Goff. He's not just going to let him win. Like, you have to go out there and you have to beat them as straight up as a man to man.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be able to run the ball. You have to be able to protect Jared Goff against a very good pass rush.
Yeah.
And the defense has to take advantage of Matt Stafford trying to buy some time, and they got to get him on the ground. There's no special sauce. There's no secret way around this.
No.
You're going on the road to play the number 1 team in the NFC. You got to beat them flat out in the trenches with big man football.
That spread's going to 5.5 now.
Yeah.
It was 4.5, and that's the thing. That's why I'm taking the Rams over the Patriots and like the best team in the NFL. Because you look at them, they got the running game. They got 2 running backs now. Blake Corum looked phenomenal last weekend. They have 2 elite wide receivers. I'd argue the best, maybe second best to the Cowboys when healthy, wide receiver duo in the National Football League. Matthew Stafford is fucking in his. Remember when Aaron Rodgers got a little bit old?
Yeah.
And he just was in fucking Super Saiyan, just with the wise sage, just not throwing interceptions, fucking 40 touchdowns. I mean, that's the version of Matthew Stafford we're seeing right now, on top of having those wide receivers. And they have the offensive genius of Sean McVay. But it goes on more.
Yeah.
Byron Young on the defensive line. Jared Verse on the defensive line. The other kid from Florida State on the defensive line. Kobe Turner. Like, they're a complete team. They have every piece of it, and they've actually have the names of the resume too. They actually gone out there and they slaughtered those Giants. Where the Patriots, the only one they really have is the Bills, and how it is impressive. It's also a divisional game too. But you're right. That's the team the Detroit Lions gonna go out there and beat. The one thing that gives me a little bit of hope, as I was thinking about this morning, is you've had this team's number.
Yes.
There is that aspect of it.
Was it 3 in a row, or is it
2 in a
row
row
for sure?
2 in a row.
Oh, it should have been 3 in a row because we almost beat them in that first matchup.
Yeah, back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Goff threw.
But you haven't beat them in SoFi, have you?
No, we have not beat them in SoFi. We beat them here twice. But again, we kind of had their number. Now, the only thing that makes me nervous is the fact that it took us to overtime last year, and that was like the best version of Detroit Lions I've seen in my entire life. And it was week 1, though, before things got grooving.
It was week 1.
They had a shit week after, and they lost to Tampa. It's going to be a dogfight, man. And just one piece that we played the video already, but, I mean, I'm hoping Kirby can go. You heard Dan talk about it, though. It's like, can he get consecutive practices in? And then you have the knee situation, too. Once you hop on that plane and that thing swells up a little bit. Is it
let's talk about – I want to replay that video and talk about Kirby and give him his own segment. But right now, Nick, do you think the Rams –
This is part of it. This is part of it, man. We need him. He's been a part of beating them the last 2 times.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we have to look at, not Kirby. I know we're going to get to him, but I think just talking about the Rams – they've played, like, for sure, one of the best teams in the league, but this team is also taking some bruises this year, as, like, everybody has in the NFL. The Rams actually lost to, obviously, the Panthers, the most recent one, but they actually lost at home to Mac Jones in the 49ers in-division game. Yeah. But the thing that stood out to me in that game, I remember watching it Sunday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken, and
Thursday night. I think
Thursday night?
I could be wrong. Sorry. I think it was Thursday night.
I was betting on it either way. I remember doing that. So I remember CMC, I looked back at the stats. 8 catches, 82 yards, and a tutty. Who plays like Christian McCaffrey, fellas? Who have we been using out of the backfield like crazy, getting him outside? I think that is a big point where you can exploit this team right now. They're going to be coming after Jared Goff like crazy. Can he get the ball out quick to a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs? Can we get the speed and space again? Get your best player the ball the same way the 49ers did with Christian McCaffrey. Expand a little bit. And the 49ers and their backup quarterback in Mac Jones, were able to take it to the Rams in L.A.
Ooh.
So, this team isn't, some 17-0 Patriots team, 16-0 Patriots team that, are some world beaters.
For sure.
The Rams can be beaten. I think the 5.5 spread is a lot. I think a little bit of that has to do with our safeties. But
yeah,
I think our offense can still hang with anybody if we are going to look like the offense against Dallas.
Yeah.
Yet to be seen against the good teams. We're kind of going on word of mouth here. But Christian McCaffrey, 8 catches, 82 yards. I want to see a little bit of that out of Ja for the second consecutive
They
game.
did get straight up beat in that game. The only things you could subtract from that one is divisional opponent and the fact that Sean McVay broken off from Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan kind of owns Sean McVay.
Yeah, and that's exactly.
You know who else kind of owns Sean McVay?
Dan Campbell does a little bit.
Dan Campbell.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Ben Johnson.
Oh.
All right, let's read this super chat. We'll go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to replay
Lions,
that
baby!
Kirby Joseph stuff, and I want to talk about that because I really wasn't paying attention. But that would be a huge swing in this game if Kirby Joseph can go. But Burn in the super chat, he says the entire NFC West has kind of been schedule merchants. The worst division in the NFC and AFC. Only real test for them is the Eagles, which they lost, in my opinion.
Yeah, the Rams lost the Eagles game as well, but if you remember, they were beating them the entire game, and then Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis blocked 2 field goals back to back.
Yeah,
it's just so it's like even the Panthers lost the turnovers, kind of like fluky stuff, but that's football.
It's football.
It can happen. And Kirby
lost
Joseph,
we
the guy,
lost to the Vikings. Like
exactly.
You want to say the Rams lost to the 49ers? We lost to the Vikings.
But even then, the 49ers, at least, like they're like
a good team.
Yeah,
the Vikings aren't.
No, I was saying just backup quarterback.
No, I see how they did it. That was great. That's a great observation on your point.
Yeah, definitely need to get Gibbs involved in the pass game.
And if I may, real quick before we go to break, like
you may not.
The 49ers play that zone type of defense.
Yeah.
That's where I think we've had the most success in defense this year, is when we go into that zone. You saw it last week against the Cowboys. Obviously, if it gave the Rams issues, maybe we could execute it again.
Yeah.
I think we did the same against Tampa as well.
You get guys like J-Mo and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Gibbs in space in the zone to get the ball in their hands, then they can make some guys miss. But let me tell you.
Zone defense.
What?
I'm in zone defense.
That's not what you said?
No, like we played zone in those games. So we played zone last week against the Cowboys.
Oh. Yeah.
So we got some turnovers.
Well, we're going to have to play zone.
We did zone against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got some turnovers. Obviously Rob Salah, he plays zone coverage. That's why he was never going to be our defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But it gave a little bit of success against the Rams. Hopefully we have the same.
Yeah. Let me tell you about Jack's. Go to Jack's Car Wash right now. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. One of their 40-plus locations you can find. I'm sure you'll see one on the way home, and you can get a free car wash courtesy of Woodward Sports. Free vacuums, free compressed air, free mat cleaning rooms. Go check it out, Jack's Car Wash. Again, text WSN to 888-522-1729 to get a free car wash.
Chill Medicated.
Chill Medicated. Head over to the website right now. They are Detroit athletes that you know and love that may or may not be using Chill Medicated. You know what I'm just letting you know right now. Head over to chillmedicated.com right now. The best part, you're not going to get high. It's CBD. Strictly for healing your aches and pains to help you get through your everyday duties. It's Chill Medicated.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Stop texting me. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever It's live on WoodwardSports.com. He's your watch Amon-Ra, Sean, Chris, Nicholas, Koloff. Smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Kind of going over the Detroit Lions matchup against the LA Rams. We got a super chat, so we need to go ahead and read it.
Super chat in there from Matheson Rathburn 719 Matheson. Is it am I missing it? Is it obvious?
This is worth the super chat already.
Matheson Rathburn. Matheson.
That's worth the super chat already.
All right, Matheson Rathburn 716 says, Spencer, I believe Wiener Boy was bragging about how little he wore the hot dog suit. Please talk some shit to him. Sup, Glizzy?
He does this every day. This is why I go first. Spencer has spent this whole year trying to get me in this suit.
Yeah.
And he has been the second least successful. Is that the way to put it? Because
I know you're getting pretty close there, Glizzy boy.
Not quite.
Yeah,
I still got.
You guys want the official
You're
score?
still my OG.
5-4 to 3-2. Everybody fucking knows it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Nick's got 5.
Wait, what was the score?
It's 5. Spinny has 4. You have 3. I have 2.
Yeah.
Which is fishy that you have 2 and are keeping score.
Yeah, it's,
well, who
it's
has 5?
Crazy.
What?
Who has 5?
Nick.
It's funny.
I have $5 million, and I'm not losing the rest of the way. If the odds shake out that you guys beat me on picks, I will not be losing the rest of the way. Hot dog guarantee double down or $200.
Sounds like somebody wants to go first.
Wait, what?
That I will not lose another week.
Sounds like somebody wants to go
You're
first.
on. Are we? Is that goes for everybody then?
Come on.
Is he first?
I know you're feeling good.
Bro
right
had
now.
one good night on Schmanschmool and he's just ready to go.
Schmanschmool millionaire over here.
Jeff
fan.
in the Woodward Sports chat says, I have 0. Jeff, you'll be out there filming.
Yeah.
So you'll still be out there.
Yeah.
You should be warm.
Also, has he even done pay? Oh, he did 1 week, right, for somebody?
Nah, I don't think so.
Jeff will be there. We'll give Jeff. No, I was gonna say give him like $30 and tell him to give the guy $1 every like 20 minutes if he's not getting anything. But
yeah,
it's an inside
We
joke,
gotta
Jeff.
check
You'll be a part of it one
we
day.
don't get the 100. Like, what happens?
you gotta stay there.
You're out there, dude.
Yeah, until you get it.
Oh my God.
All right, if you can't get the 100,
that's the thing. I mean,
if you can't get the 100, you gotta call your mom.
No,
That's punishment as well.
you gotta get $100. That's the thing.
Hey, Mom.
You are panhandling until you get $100.
You gotta
See
have a
Chris
fat
on his
ass
knees
sign.
by a dumpster.
Jesus Christ. Flag
Will
on the
do
flag.
sex. No.
Allegedly. Roblox.
I didn't say what he was doing back there.
Roblox.
Could be fucking dancing.
Could be dancing. Wasn't dancing.
You know who was dancing last time the Detroit Lions played the Rams was Kirby Joseph. Kirby Joseph had a big-time interception in the red zone against Matthew Stafford, his arch nemesis, at home for the season opener on Sunday Night Football last year. Still up for question if he's going to play or not.
Could he play?
Dan Campbell's asked this. You play the action video for this one.
No Brian Branch. I think people would feel a lot better if they knew Kirby Joseph was coming back. What's the last box that he's got to check to get back out on the field?
Well, I think it's, he's got to string a couple of practices together here to where, where he feels good. It looks good. He feels good. He comes in the next day, and there's no residual effects from the practice. That's it. I mean, really, we won't know until late in the week. We won't know where this is at, and then we got to, get on the plane and fly West Coast. That's not going to, make things great, but yet that's part of it. You got to load up and hit high altitude when you got some stuff going on. So, but we'll see. I mean, the good news is he's to a point to where we can get him out there and hopefully string some practices together.
Yeah, Matt Stafford probably not going to have his
Arch nemesis
out on the field. Kirby Joseph, I would be extremely surprised if he played in this game. I would be extremely surprised if he played in any game this season.
No, don't like that.
Except for maybe week 18 if it's win and go to the playoffs. I think that's the only time we'll see him out there if he's going to play at all. Kirby Joseph, Dan Campbell says they're going to keep it open, but they've kept the window open for 7 weeks now, and he hasn't been there. So not looking great. I don't expect him to play. They re-signed Mallet to the active roster, so you got him.
Though.
You got him back, but man, it sucks. It really sucks that it doesn't look like Kirby Joseph is going to play. And if Dan Campbell, if it's coming down to him saying the flight is what's going to be affecting it,
I hate that. You don't know. It's game time.
that's not good.
Oh, I guess they go the game the day earlier.
But still, like if
not
that's
good.
the deciding factor, if it's not good enough to handle the flight swelling, he's probably not going to play.
It doesn't look great. And I saw somebody in the Woodward Sports chat. I shout out to you. I apologize. I don't have your name in front of me right now. But he was like, the Lions allowed CeeDee Lamb 100 yards in the first half and only held them to 9 points. If we could do that again, and I was like, oh, fuck. We're not going to do that again, dude. What the fuck? I mean, CD
was tearing. Meek Robertson has allowed the second most yards in coverage in the NFL so far this season. And you've got Puka Nacua, who is the best slot receiver in the league. Like, he is going.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting
And
cooked.
he has been playing like an all-pro this year.
He was on pace to break Calvin's record before he what 2 games he missed? 3 games?
Devontae Adams is still one of the best route runners and hands in the league. He's going to be going up against DJ Reed. And
I watched an interview with Matthew Stafford today on Rich Eisen's show, and he spoke of Devontae Adams at this stage of his career just as good as Calvin in the red zone. Not in the same way.
No, but he just gets, separation.
His separation, his ability to find space in the red zone, obviously the silky mitts. Like,
you guys know, like, I love Devontae Adams. He's one of my favorite receivers ever.
He's it's Amon-Ra's favorite receiver.
You also like George Pickens, and we took him out.
We do, but they're different
Yeah,
players.
you're right, Nicky.
They're different players. Devontae Adams has some of the best release I've ever seen in my entire life from a wide receiver, and that doesn't just, like, go away. He is so good at creating space at the top of routes and off the line of scrimmage, and the Lions, if they're playing, like, their man coverage, TJ Reed's going to be in for a big day because, man, he hasn't looked good either.
I guess the only – oh, man.
The thing
we signed that one safety. What's his name? Kamunzi?
Yeah.
I know he's a big hitter is all I was going to say. If we get the pressure the way we did last year in that first game, because remember, they had to go quick pass right away.
Demonte Casey.
If he's playing and they're quick passing, we just got to abuse those guys catching the ball. I'm talking about Puka catches that thing. That guy's got to be flying.
I need Jack Campbell to
go get a fine. We'll pay it type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick, what were you about to say?
I was about to say the way that.
Shouldn't have said that.
No, probably not.
Obviously,
It's all right.
It's the truth.
I'm with it.
The Lions are going to have a really hard time, stopping this Matthew Stafford Rams offense with obviously all the injuries in our secondary. That's just flat out how it's going to go. But 2 guys that have been able to get to the quarterback a little bit, cause some havoc. One, Jack Campbell to go along with Aiden Hutchinson, going after that
Pouring
ball
honey on my king,
all
Jack Campbell.
day long. Kyron Williams, he fumbles a little bit.
Does.
Get after that ball. Get after Stafford. Jack Campbell all day long. Right going after that ball. Punching the thing out. Every single thing.
In the beginning of the year, we did a fuck ton of that too.
Yeah. We
a
need
lot
Jack
of punching
Campbell.
the ball out. Last week as well.
I love Jack Campbell. I love Jack Campbell so much.
I like that.
If he has to be our savior.
Nick, you're making a lot of fucking sense today, son. I like that.
You let me get the Tiger shit off early. I'm feeling a lot better.
Yeah. That post-nut clarity.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
It's fogging my brain all day.
We talked about it. This is what I said about the Cowboys game. The only way the Lions will win is if they have Dak Prescott on the ground. And they did. They sacked him a bunch.
Hit him a lot.
You got to do the same thing to Matt Stafford. He's old.
Oh, yeah.
He's decrepit. He's got back issues.
That's what happened in those 2 games we won.
Yeah.
In the playoff game, it was borderline dirty. I swear I saw him go unconscious.
He did. I remember that.
Yeah. His eyes rolled in the back of his head.
You got to hit him. You got to make him uncomfortable. You got to get him off his feet. You got to put him on the turf. You're gonna have to sack Matt Stafford multiple times if you want any hope of winning this game. Jack Campbell, please. Jack Campbell, please save us. Save us, please, Jack Campbell.
I think we hit one of those last week, and we won. I don't know who we said to save us, though. I think we were asking for Kirby.
Is the fact that
Glizzy boy.
this team has to play with a lead. I think if you get Matt Stafford and the Rams chasing you rather than you chasing them, I think that's an advantage too. I would like to start. I would like to start with the ball again.
You definitely got to play with the lead
Yes.
for sure for your own sake. I don't know if playing with it
might have to be that
But
way.
playing without a lead isn't
gunslinger.
really going to affect the Rams offense all that much. But no, I agree with you, Chris. You definitely got to play with the lead.
He's a gunslinger, though. It gives you some more chances. But
He's pretty good at maneuvering around the pocket, and moving and avoiding pressure, and delivering the ball off platform. And on
We
different
actually-
But he's not Jared Goff.
We got a video. Okay.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not. You're right.
They
We have a
traded-
video of Dan Campbell. I think it's the first one from 2 days ago, Chris. We can play after the break of him talking about the dangers of Matthew Stafford, especially
I can play
when it
right
comes
now
against.
if you want.
We're at 6:10.
Yeah, let's
talk
go to
about
break.
Mad Packs. We'll come back to it.
Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to
Your G.
getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains, go to getmadpacks.com. Find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce here to keep the game performing at your best. For more information, visit him at MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or give him a call 248-426-9944.
Boom.
What up, though? Welcome back. Whatever Waits Live on Sports.com. He's joined by Spin More Rack Show, Chris Nicholas Koloff. Chris, you said you have the video of Dan Campbell talking about Matthew Stafford from 2 days ago?
Psych. Nah, I'm kidding. I got it.
I bet.
When you play a quarterback like Stafford that's so good at manipulating the safeties with his eyes, and you have the moving pieces that you do there, what is maybe some of the emphasis coaching point wise to just make sure those guys are playing with good eyes, with good discipline in that spot?
Well, I think it's just that you do the best you can do to for them to understand that he will try to manipulate you. Now, you also, at some point, you can't just sit there. At some point you have to move, and he knows that too. I mean, that's why he's good at what he does. He knows that too. But at some point, if you just sit there and he's baiting you, well, if you don't move, he's going to throw it, So you still got to move. It's just understand he could be trying to move you here a little bit. He could be trying to manipulate you. You got to play your keys. And then look, we got to get to him up front. We got to cause some disruption. Like last week, that was one of the things we did a really good job of. We were able to disrupt, what they were doing, and it paid huge dividends, man. It got us 3 takeaways, or really 2. and a lateral that was huge. So we got to do that again. The front is just as important as the back end. These guys will understand what they're getting ready to face. We know this is an outstanding quarterback, and he's got weapons, and they're versatile. And like I said, very good coaching, and so we got to find a way to get takeaways. You got to do it. We got to do it again.
Do you like having these like mini?
I mean, that's the name of every game, really. Going out, going forward, in every football game, it is the turnovers. That's why it blows my fucking mind that people are still trying to blame Ben Johnson for the playoff loss. What lost you the game from your head coach himself? The turnovers.
Yeah.
What's going to help win you a game when you're up against it? Turnovers.
Why the Eagles lose last night?
Turnovers,
man. It's the great equalizer in the National Football League.
So the Panthers beat the Rams 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Brando Smalls with the super chat in there. He says, time to make like a game of Donkey Kong. How high? Shout out.
Nice. I'm pretty high. You couldn't tell.
Yeah, but I was saying it's the great equalizer, man. You need turnovers if you want to beat good teams, and you can't turn the ball over if you want to beat any team, really. And unfortunately, the Detroit Lions are without a couple of their biggest guys at creating turnovers, with Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch not being in this game more than likely. But you've still got, like Nick said, Jack Campbell. He's done a great job at punching the ball out. We have Amik Robertson, who's shown the propensity to do that as well. DJ Reed has gotten a couple interceptions. But I'm looking at Aiden Hutchinson again. Like, you had a good game against Dallas. I'm not mad that you didn't get all the sacks, because we did get the sacks, and you were there. You were getting home. You were getting the Dak Prescott. But now it's time to get your own sacks. Now it's time to win a one-on-one. Now it's time to win one of those, big third downs. Get out there and rip the ball out of Matt Stafford's hands. We know that he had fumble issues as well, earlier in his career. Obviously, it hasn't really affected him this year, but that still fucks with you in the back of your mind a little bit. And Aiden Hutchinson has done a good job, or he did a good job at the beginning of the season, of swiping the ball away from quarterbacks. So we're going to need one of those out of Hutch. And, we need him to step up. We do.
Matthew Stafford has the second lowest quarterback pressure rate this year and the second fewest sacks in the National Football League. They've been taking pretty good care of him.
WCD313 says, why didn't Jalen Phillips stop the Chargers? Well, they sacked him 7 times. It was because his quarterback turned the ball over 4 times. Kind of like the Lions when Jared Goff turned the ball over 4 times and they lost. So, how I always say that Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts are like the same quarterback, just good at different things? There you go.
Took the Eazy bait.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My arch enemy, Matheson Rathburn in the Woodward Sports chat with another super chat. Spencer, I believe Wiener Boy was bragging about how little he wore the hot dog suit. Please talk some shit to him.
Is this Matt?
I don't know, honestly. I don't think so. But
he loves you, Glizzy Boy.
That was that was good. That was a great super chat, honestly. To just word for word copy. I'm pretty sure it's word for word copy.
It is.
Shout out.
Chris, you suck.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Nice fucking suit, bud. You look stupid. No, put the camera
Thanks,
on
bud.
you. Yeah,
You'll be on it next week.
Put the camera on you.
Next week.
I don't know. You had your chance this week.
I kind of
ever since you stopped drinking, you just avoided the suit.
That is true. We got to get
drunk. I never stopped drinking.
That's the problem, Rand. I'm always drunk.
I did. I was nervous, so locking the Browns earlier today was pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I almost did.
You guys locked the Browns and
he locked the Saints. No, he didn't lock the Saints. He picked the Saints.
I locked the Bucks over the Saints.
Chris
Little
locked,
did I know
Chris locked something stupid.
I locked the Commanders.
Yeah, he locked the Durs.
Which, I mean, look, I was locking against J.J. McCarthy, all right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Come on. Like, it was a principle.
No,
J.J. McCarthy.
Joe Burrow's a much better quarterback than Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
That was a fun game. It was weird, and it was really ugly.
Weird. Shout out to Justin Herbert, bro. I got a lot of respect for that kid.
Justin Herbert.
Broken hand, getting sacked 7 times.
Both of your could you imagine?
He just ran away.
Could you imagine what Jared Goff would look like if Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell were out going up against that Eagles? You remember the Eagles defensive line? Imagine that game without Penei Sewell and Taylor Decker.
And a broken left hand.
He wouldn't. I mean, he couldn't play. He couldn't. He couldn't do that. He wouldn't have been able to do that.
He's
he
tough.
He would not be able to play with a broken hand. He couldn't. If it's not his throwing hand, he wouldn't be able to play with it. He needs both of them to grip the ball. You think he could do the one-handed handoffs like Justin Herbert was doing to the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Justin Herbert's huge.
He's huge.
Giant kid.
And that was a fun game to watch, and I feel bad for the kid.
It's crazy, too. On Twitter, the Chargers fans, after the Bears beat the Eagles, were bitching about how they didn't hire Ben Johnson, said they hired Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh just beat that team.
He did.
Without his 2 tackles.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jim Harbaugh's the
That was an ugly game.
Not a real
Jalen Hurts looks
wide
like
receiver
Stevie
one.
Wonder last. Yeah, dude. Jalen Hurts, he's
should have a
he's
90s.
a game manager, man. He needs everything around him to be perfect.
I will say A.J. Brown dropped a touchdown.
He did.
So there's that.
Jalen Hurts also made multiple very stupid plays, and he's not a good thrower of the football.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not a good touch thrower.
Yes,
He's got a solid deep ball.
I saw somebody on Twitter the way they put it. I think it was Ben Solak. And his comparison was Caleb Williams. He said, I'd take Caleb Williams over Jalen Hurts.
I would too.
And he said Caleb Williams has, what's the expression he used?
Creativity?
No, every club in his golf bag.
Mm.
And Jalen Hurts doesn't.
That is true.
Meaning he can make
Jalen Hurts is
multiplicity.
He's a very limited
different
quarterback,
throws. Yeah,
much like Jared Goff.
Yeah. Easy, crazy stat. Goff has more rushing yards than Stafford. Not so. Yeah, he had that 20-yard gain.
He did. He had a couple.
And Stafford's like 40 now.
Yeah.
He should not be running.
Stafford's old.
Neither one is winning a game off that stat.
Dude, the whole reason I didn't draft Puka Nacua this year is because Matthew Stafford was in a fucking cryo chamber at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
Is it the secret to success? Remember, his back was all fucked up.
Yeah,
they didn't even know if he's
They were talking about retirement.
Yeah.
We should launch an investigation.
My cousin is on cryo chambers. He fucking loves it.
He sells them or he's in them?
He's done. He does them.
Oh. Nice little cryo chamber.
Art Vandalay says, looks like the
He sells them all the
2023
time.
Eagles one and done. Well, they've won 2 Super Bowls, and no, Eazy just explained it to you.
Who said what?
Come on, man.
Who'd they say?
Eagles are over. No. Well,
Who said that?
where was it? Art Vandalay. This looks like the 2023 Eagles one and done. Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry, Art. Yeah, I agree. And much because of like what Eazy said, you lose those coordinators. Nick Sirianni is not capable of overcoming.
He's more of a personality manager than he is a coach.
And like their offensive line is not what it used to be.
No.
Eagles and Lions got a lot of parallels.
Lane
this
Johnson and
season.
Juergens were out last night too.
Jacking off with Juergens.
Generic Juergens. All right, let's go to break. Come back. We got some more Detroit Lions stuff for you guys. Nick, you're saying all the right things. I might come to you when we come back. Give me some more hype on this Lions win. Yeah, Mr. Positivity today. Appreciate you. But also tell us about Sun Cruiser.
Talking about feeling positive. Sun Cruiser. You guys know what it is. Best drink in the game out right now. It is Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. And they're paired with Woodward Sports. Real vodka, real iced tea, no bubbles. Just a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on game day. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. Perfect for tailgates, couch gates, or wherever you're watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Black Rock Bar and Grill, and look, who would know better about being on a grill than your boy right here? It is a sizzle above the rest. They are the home of the steak on a stone, and you've seen us in Utica and Ann Arbor at their locations. Both times, great food, great vibes, and you can imagine it's only that way at the other place as well. Heartland, Novi, Kitten, Davison, and Portage. Make sure you are checking out whatever location is closest to you. And mention Woodward Sports. You get 20% off your food bill just by mentioning Woodward Sports. Exclusions do apply, though. Black Rock Bar and Grill. Check it out.
Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy to Rush with more action.
What up,
Chris,
dude?
Nick, it is Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. One of my favorite topics that I wanted to get into today, that I've been wanting to get into since yesterday, was our offensive line. Because I think Smitty, he's going to have some rough patches too, because he's a younger kid. But I think they may have found their answer, at least until the return, maybe permanently, at left guard. And that is Miles Frazier. Do you have the video? Dan Campbell talk about Miles Frazier?
Akira Awosika was a late scratch last week, and then we saw the combination of Tristan Colon and Miles Frazier. Miles Frazier, his first opportunity to get some NFL experience. What's the plan at left guard this weekend, and just your assessment of what you saw from Miles Frazier?
Well, I think the plan is I'd like to play Frazier a little bit again, but I like Cologne, there's things that can be cleaned up, but Cologne did some good things too. So Frazier, look, that's good. That was his first start. That was his first significant reps against any NFL player. I mean, he didn't play any preseason, no training camp, and he's gotten about call it 6 practices against Aleem McNeil and Reeder and those guys, and that helps. But that's not NFL Sunday football, snap the whistle. It's not the same thing, going to the ground, finishing plays, that whole thing. So, and he went against some really good players, Kenny Clark and Williams over there for Dallas. So those reps will be invaluable for him, and he's going to have to learn from them. And we believe he will. We believe he'll memory bank those and get a little bit better. So I would like to get him in this game, get him a couple more reps, let him grow. But I see us using Cologne, too.
Oh, if you thought you liked what you saw out of Miles Frazier, you're absolutely correct, because there's Dan Campbell telling you he's going to be playing again. I liked a little bit of what I saw out of Cologne as well.
Yeah.
Miles Frazier, I believe he got 4 series, and they're in between, like right before the halves and right after the second half. But I thought he looked phenomenal in pass pro.
He did.
And I know you talk about the stats he had in college all the time. He's huge. He's the size of a tackle, essentially. And that's been Jared Goff's weakness, is that pressure up the middle. It's been a question mark for this team all year long since the Vikings exposed it with the cross-dog blitz. And Miles Frazier handled Kenny Clark fairly well. And he handled Quinnen Williams fairly well. Kenny Clark, very good. Quinnen Williams, all-pro. Elite.
Yeah.
And he got beat a couple times, but the thing is, he's so big, he's so strong, he recovered and gathered himself and still kept Jared Goff clean. I think we have a chance against the Rams with this kid. Our offense can go.
Yeah.
It's going to be that type of game.
I don't know if I'm relying on a 6th-round rookie as the reason we're going to have a chance against the Rams, but he did look good.
But better than Coyote.
Yeah, for sure. And he did look good, and he's going to have to continue that play. We'll see what happens. He said he likes Cologne as well. I don't know who will start in that situation. I hope it's Miles Frazier. I like the draft pick. I talked about it a lot. And yeah, he was doing very well. And like you said, he got thrown in the fire. As Dan Campbell said, this wasn't just his first start. This was his first true rep against an NFL player.
Outside practice.
He did not have any of the joint practices. He did not have the training camp. He had 6 in-season practices, and then go up against Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams. And he handled himself. And he, like you said, he is a big guy. He can play a lot of different spots. He's going to provide some versatility with a patchwork already offensive line where if somebody needs to slide somewhere, you can put him in different situations and expect the same level of play from him. So he's going to have to keep it going. He's going to have to keep up that level of play, but I do like what he brings. I don't know if he's going to be the savior of this offensive line, but hopefully he will be a good piece moving forward.
He is the savior of this offensive line. He looked like night and day better than Coyote. Again, especially in pass pro. The other stuff I saw out of him, too, were the combo blocks. One of the touchdowns for Ja came on the left side. Mm-hmm. They ran his way. And again, that's his first action. His first action against a talented interior front, I should say. And I feel like he handled it fairly well. And just like any rookie, you're going to get better as the season progresses. We saw it at Tate Ratledge. Tate Ratledge's his first start was kind of horrendous.
Yeah.
And he slowly grew throughout the season as the season progressed. I think we're going to see a little bit the same out of Miles Frazier. And he's going to be a staple. He's going to be one of these guys. He may end up being the center next year. I have no clue. But I like a lot of what I saw, and it gives me confidence that we could survive a shootout with the defense as banged up as it's been. Because I had not had a problem with Dan Campbell's play calling. The people have been saying that shit, slipping that shit in there during those win-loss stretch. I don't think they've been paying attention to what the fuck was going on, in my personal opinion. Nick, where you at with Miles Frazier?
Yeah, Frazier played left tackle, he played guard, he played right tackle, all in college. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, obviously the guy's an athlete. He's 6'6". My question to you guys is, because with this team going on the road once again against a top 10 defense, that's where this team is going to have to prove what they haven't done all year long. Can Miles Frazier be a difference maker? Like, you guys remember that Philly game? The biggest reason why we lost that game is because every single pass in their mother was getting batted down at the line. Yeah. Having a bigger guard in Frazier, does that help you out at all?
It does.
Compared to a guy like Yodi?
There was a rep.
6'6".
I believe it was Demarion Overshone. Tried to do it. He jumped up, put his hand up. You know what Frazier did? Boom! Slammed his ass down like fucking The Undertaker or some shit. I'll find it. I'll post it on Twitter tonight.
Hell yeah. I mean,
he
that
looked good, guys. I'm telling you.
That could be big for that size right there at left guard to have compared to Yodi 6'3".
I don't know if I can put my Super Bowl hopes into a 6th-round guard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, but I feel like
we're
at the point, though, going up against these top 10 defenses, something in-house to be the difference is going to have to be the difference.
Mm-hmm. And
if Frazier can be this, I don't want to say, diamond in the rough, we've seen Brad hit on some of these picks. And if he can come out late and be I would say positive offensive lineman. You don't have to be the savior, but can you be a plus?
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Left guard? No, since he was drafted, he has been a part of this team for the future. They have wanted him to be in this offensive line and to be a factor and a starter in this offensive line going forward. That's why they drafted him. That's where they expected him to be. They expected him to not just be this fill-in guy or this roster finisher. No, he is going to be a player on this team. And so obviously the injury set him back, and that was what sucked. But now you're seeing him get the opportunity, and he's proving that he is worthy of that level of talk. But he's got to do it again. Go do it again. It was his first look at any NFL talent, and he passed. You got to keep passing.
So, Spencer, my question to you would be, though, if this does seem to be something that's repeatable, is that enough to change your hopes from a fringe playoff team
Yeah,
to
I said multiple times already this week, if you go out there and you do to the Rams what you did against the Cowboys, then we can have some serious talks about you being a Super Bowl contender again. Because that would be 2 teams in a row that have an advantage on you in multiple different aspects to where you've been exposed recently. And if you can go out there and you can take care of the Rams like you took care of the Cowboys, then we can have those talks.
Yeah, this is the game. I know we didn't play the rest of that video. What time? We got time. You want to play it without showing the screen or whatever for Dan Campbell on the Rams? He kind of said, too, this is your last test. It's our last big test to find out. I'm not telling you Miles Frazier is going to make him a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. I'm telling you they're better now than they were before. Yeah. Way more of a chance. I think it was Jared Goff's been seeing 30, 36% pressure rates with Coyote in there. Coyote, solid run blocker. And pass pro, it was bad. Mm-hmm. As ugly as it gets against guys that the New York Giants, we didn't know those even the no-name guys were getting off on him. This guy, Miles Frazier, was getting in with Quinnen Williams.
Yeah.
And Quinnen Williams beating him and him just recovering. It's like, hold on, where you going? Like, look, Kevin Hart action. But, here's Dan Campbell talking about the Rams.
Would you say it's the best team you guys have faced this season?
Well, I think you got to put them up there for sure. You know, we've seen some really good teams, but I think these guys are certainly, there's an argument for that to be made. They got guys in every area. They're loaded with talent. They play hard. They're well coached. They don't make mistakes. You know, and they've got really good players at all the critical positions. So it'll be awesome. I mean, it really will. I mean, this is the cream of the crop right now. So we'll find out where we're at.
We'll find out where we're at. That's the key word. This is the last big test. Is what I've been telling you guys, that barometer-type game. If you win this game, as Spinney said, I'll buy back into Super Bowl hopes.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose it, hey, we can still make the playoffs, and we'll see what happens once we get in there. But in terms of fair expectations to have for this team, this is that type of game.
And Jace LaRoque, 14-19. I tried to do that one. I don't know if it was right or not, but he said, you think he's the future, he takes over Decker's spot, or does he replace Mahogany? I think your interior offensive line in the future is Tate Ratledge, Christian Mahogany, and Miles Frazier. I think that's what they wanted to build it as. I think that's why they targeted him in the draft, and I think that's what they look forward to. I think they need to find a left tackle, but they have the rest of their offensive line for the future in their eyes. And I agree with them. I like all three of those guys, and I think they're going to be very good.
All trio.
Something big you have to look at going into this game is a guy in Tesla and Frazier, the two rookies. You saw Tesla have a couple mishaps at like illegal formations, I believe it was, against the Packers, and then you had Frazier have the couple false starts. And those two were at home. Those were home games against obviously a really good Packers team and a Dallas team that was really hot. That was at home. I'm not saying, the Rams, crowd is going to take over this game by any means, but you're just not at home. It's not your fans. So you got to not have those kind of mistakes in this game, because obviously both of them are going to continue to get snaps and get positions or get, opportunities for this team. You can't be putting your team in a negative position with mental mistakes. So as much as the physicality in this game, you have to be ready mentally. Miles Frazier, after the two false starts, I don't want to see one in this game.
Yeah.
No,
you're right. And
big time. Because it puts you behind the sticks, and this team is not good behind the sticks right now, especially on third down.
And Tate, too. He had a couple pre-snap penalties. I was accepting them from Miles Frazier, but I will not accept them from Tate Ratledge, because you've been your starter now. You're an NFL player. You're not a rookie anymore. Like, you got to grow up fast. You're probably, at the very least, the third best offensive lineman on this team. Like, you've got to go out there and you cannot get those false starts and pre-snap penalties. Miles Frazier, I'll let him slide. It was his first start, but he's got to clean that up too.
I got that play for you guys when we come back too.
Nick, tell us about your pickle.
What?
It's the wickedest one of them all, Wicked Pickle, because Michigan, are you ready? It's the biggest pickleball event of the year. The Woodward Sports Pickleball Open, January 9th through the 11th, and we're kicking it off with a bang. Friday night at 7:30, the Woodward Sports Celebrity Tournament hits the court. All 4 shows, throwing down, plus local celebs. It's all broadcast live. Then the real battle begins. 3 days of non-stop pickleball. Men's, women's, mixed, and singles divisions. This is where champions are made. Sign up now at pickleballtournaments.com or call Wicked Pickle at 734-331-3451. Wicked Pickle.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. Check out. You got December's deals on the screen right now. Go to letsstanford.com. Find it near you. My guy Goran got me out of my old lease and into my new one in 30 minutes. He can do the same thing for you. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. letsstanford.com.
What up, the welcome bite? Whatever waits live on sports.com. Eazy to spin more racks. Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. Detroit Gunny. I was trying not to interrupt my friend, but I agree with you. He says the crowd would be 65% Lions fans. LA fans aren't real fans. There's so many more things to be out there doing. I guarantee you it might be like a 50-50 or 40-60 split Lions fans in there representing. But
probably,
like Nick said, though, and like Spinny said with Tate as well, we had those false starts at home. But I was going crazy on defense. Chris, you got that video I promised these good folks? This is that, like Nick was talking about, when Nick asked about, these guys jumping up, trying to get their hands on the ball. Boom, you sit your head down. What the fuck are you doing? It was not overshown. I don't know who that is. But he tries to jump up to get a hand up.
Boink.
He did slam his ass.
And Miles Frazier's fucking choke slams his ass. Love that.
Yeah.
Again, first game. Like, he can grow, get better.
He's definitely
at this
grow
level
and get better.
And we need that. Because Jared Goff is a guy that can play for a long time.
Yeah, no, big number 71 looked good, man. He looked real good.
I am a fan. I'm a fan. Both.
How
of those representations.
If we're all high on this offensive line, I'm asking as a genuine question. How fast can you see it come together?
Not this year.
In terms of, I know not this year.
You're asking a lot to
see
it this
year. You need another tackle because Taylor Decker is probably retiring after this season's over. And I don't trust Giovanni Manu. I mean, I don't know anybody that can. So you're going to need another tackle, and you're probably going to need another guy just, like, as a piece.
Right.
I think Glasgow's the backup moving forward.
Yeah.
In the interior.
Yeah.
Then you probably go first-round left tackle.
I would. Yes.
Maybe get aggressive.
I would not mind trading up.
For Proctor?
For Proctor.
He's got a tramp stamp?
Yes.
I couldn't make it out. What did you just do?
I am a fan of guys with big butts.
It's impressive. The Runyon. We know it's Ronan. It's an inside joke. Was that
Shout
JB?
out. Shout out Runyon. Yeah, it was JB.
Right.
Shout out JB. JB, the OG sound guy on heavyweights. Little known fact.
Very abductible.
Yeah, it was JB and Mike Gentry, the original Booth Boys.
Yeah, and then Owen.
Owen and Chris.
I'm pretty sure.
it was Mike Gentry and Chris.
We were switching off like odd days. Like it was like he would do like Tuesday and Thursday. I would do like Wednesday and Friday.
And then JB once we got settled in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris was in here.
JB taught me everything I know in this booth.
Shout out JB.
Shout out.
Yeah. JB, great guy.
Yeah, JB was a great
Very
guy.
kidnappable.
Hope he gets followed
JB
soon.
just got a raise, so shout out to him.
Shout out.
Just got a new position.
Hell yeah, here or
No,
there? Oh, is that?
Straight cash, homie.
Well, no, he's fine. He's just training. Right
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Steve
He just had
Wilds.
to train this week, so
I don't think Frazier's a tackle in the. Yeah, no, we said that earlier. He's a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard.
I was just
Tate's
saying
gonna
he
be
played in
center.
college.
Trust me, someone that size would have been a tackle already if he had the tackle skill set. He's not,
yeah.
you don't have the feet.
Tate's going to be center.
He has the arm and length. That's why he can recover when a Quentin Williams beats him off the snap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
He's a
then
big
you got
boy.
Graham, and you got Tate. Then you got the two.
I'm smiling, bro. I can't. I like that kid.
Miles Frazier?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, me too, man.
I like that. I like he's fucking came in. I like that. Like as a savings grace, I think we helped pull one of those. Miles Frazier come save us.
We needed him to.
He came through and fucking saved
And
us.
he did.
Must-win game.
Literally ripped off the starter pants.
Yep.
Fucking like Bill Murray. Yeah. If we win this game, I'll start chirping Super Bowl again.
He is built for tackle, Danny G, but he's not a tackle. He's going to play interior offensive line in the league. They need to draft a tackle next year with the first pick. With their first-round pick, they need a tackle.
He doesn't have the feet. Speaking of tackles, Patriots, I forgot they lost Will Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know why I randomly thought about that. We're talking about the best teams. All right, if the Lions win this game, obviously Rams are number one. For me, you're number two, number three?
Yeah. Top three.
If the Lions win this game, where do you place them? It's racist. You can't do that.
I don't.
2, 3?
No.
No?
The Packers beat them twice. They can't be over the Packers.
That's fair. It's very fair. But we didn't have Miles Frazier.
I would say. I
don't give a fuck.
I would say.
You think Miles Frazier makes a difference? I think Miles Frazier makes a difference in that Packers game.
No, I
honestly
don't think he does.
I think he does.
I think
it's interesting.
I think they would be a top 10
5.
team.
10.
Top 8. Maybe if you want to get
I'm
closer.
going top 5. Like.
So where are the Packers?
Top 5?
Yeah, Packers top 5 too.
Easy. You just say top 5?
I don't know. It's probably me being a fanboy.
A little bit.
If I don't write them. We're right, dude. We talked about it earlier, though. The NFL's wide open.
It is wide open. That's what it is, wide open.
It
so
is.
I'm not mad if you're saying. I would still have the Patriots. I would still have the Bills. I would still have the Green Bay Packers. I would probably still have the Rams. And
so we beat the Rams. You still have the Lions ranked below
depends
them?
how. If we blew them out, maybe not. But if it was a close game, probably.
I honestly don't hate that. I respect that.
Also, this team, like, we've lost every big test this year. I think, Dallas was hot, but they weren't, in the playoffs.
No, you're right.
We beat the Bucs, who just lost to the Saints. And then we went on the road to a Eagles team that was obviously struggling. Lost to them before their 4-game losing streak.
Yeah.
We lost to the Chiefs, who kind of stink.
Yeah.
On the road
Baltimore's
in a big game.
no good.
Baltimore stinks. We need this one, boys.
We need this one. This would be by far the best win of the
Yes.
year. This would be one of your few good wins.
Yes, this is the
Like Dallas was a good
best
win
one.
based on like situation and where
Yeah.
you were and where they were. Outside of that, your best win's the Bears, week 2.
Yeah.
This would be your best win, and it wouldn't
Yep.
be close. And yeah, maybe that is. Oh yeah, the Broncos are up there too, Runyon for sure. So
Steve Wild says Mahogany isn't a starter in this league. You are incorrect, sir. He may not be an All-Pro. He may not be a Pro Bowler. He is a starter in the National Football League. He started on a winning team, the Detroit Lions,
He did.
up until injury.
He started games.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. He's hating just to hate.
He's also a young player. Like, this is his first year starting.
Yeah. I want an upgrade. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sorry, all pros don't just grow on trees. He's
I like
this
him
is
a lot
his
in the run
second
game.
year in the NFL.
Where do you guys
This is his
compare
first
him
year
with?
as a starter. You think that's just what he is? He's just this? He's not going to improve? He's not going to get better? Like, come
true.
on, man. Just I understand being upset, but just don't be stupid with shit like that.
You guys see a little like Jonah Jackson incline with him or no?
Yeah.
Jonah made a Pro Bowl
I think
second year.
That's what he reminded me of, kind of, but less athletic, smaller. But he's a fucking, listen, the nickname Dirtbag for a reason.
Yeah.
And you got to have that mentality as an offensive lineman. That's why he's at where he's at. He's got that. He's phenomenal run game. Pass blocking, he could use some. He does have that one situation, his one leg shorter than the other. I think that's a disadvantage for him at times.
Makes
And
it easier
again,
to chop step.
yeah, that's fair. He's just accidentally doing it every
Yeah.
time. But it's also his first year starting too. Like he can grow and get better. Like,
Come on, bro. He's
hopefully in
not
the other
athletic at all. Dude, go look up his RAS score.
He's a mutant.
I said he's less athletic than Jackson for whoever asked. I mean, I don't know.
I don't understand why you're hating so hard on the kid. He looked good.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of hate for no reason.
For no reason.
For sure.
Like, direct that at your. Never mind.
Direct that at the ones that you love most.
Yeah. Be a man and drink that away, all right? Tell us about Ben Johnson, Nick.
The best fighter in the game, who's always going to fight for you. You guys know who it is. It's Ben Johnson over at Ben Johnson Law. you ever get into any legal trouble whatsoever, only one guy to call. It's Ven Johnson. Check him out over at Ven Johnson Law, or check him out at venfights.com. He's going to get the job done for you. One guy, Ven Johnson.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Gold Crown concentrates have been around since the game has began. In fact, they're in a lot of your infused products you may use today, but now they got their own, the Jesters, and multiple different strains. Make sure you check them out. They also got the gummies, infused, gelatin-free, and coated nerds for the extra pop. Take your relaxation game to an all-pro level only with Gold Crown. Find them in over 300 different dispensaries near you. Smoke like royalty with Gold Crown.
Runyon, Tyleek has been playing well. It's good to see him play well. He's one of the best run defenders on the team. And him and Jack next year are going to be probably the best run defending tandem in the league.
I apologize. This was actually supposed to be the first segment of today's show. Do you want to save this one? We got to get it off.
We can save it, or we can do it now.
We can talk about it again tomorrow.
All right.
But it's break the news. It's official.
Yeah, it's
Shams.
official. Shams put out there that there are 3 finalists for Anthony Davis. Now, it hasn't been entirely clear yet that the Mavericks are actually going to part with him. But if they do, the 3 finalists are the Pistons, the Hawks, and the Raptors, a.k.a. 3 teams in the East that are looking at themselves, and they are maybe a bit higher than they thought they'd be coming into the season. So maybe they are in more of a win now. And I'll just say it. I hate this for the Pistons. I really do. I would not do this unless it is very low value.
But you got to get up out of here.
Because my thing is this. My thing is with Anthony Davis is the playoffs are from April to June if you want to do it right. Anthony Davis is a very talented player. But I would put almost every dime I have in my bank account that if you took him today, froze him in one of those cryo chambers that Matt Stafford was in, and pulled him out in April, he still would not make it to June. So therefore, the trade to me is worthless. Like, I'm just giving up things to get things. Like, Anthony Davis is a good player, no doubt. But I care about winning playoff games. And he will not play every other day for 2 months straight. He won't do it. He can't even do it now. In the regular season, where it's not as physical, it's not as taxing, it's not as intense. He can't do it. So it's worthless to me.
I almost talked myself into it. We almost talked ourselves into it. Didn't we do that?
No, we did AD or
Giannis.
No.
JJJ.
No.
Triple J.
Nope. It was AD or some other
Russell
old guy
Westbrook.
that was
No.
hooked.
Absolutely, yeah. But AD, I don't hate it. I think I don't know, dude. I can't, because that's the other thing too. Is like So we're still winning games, but this team does not look the same as they did in that 13-game win streak. They have been struggling to the finish line against buster-ass teams like the Bucks, the Hawks, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's still ironing out that rotation. Jaden Ivey's fucking running everything, or I don't know what it is. You know, but the team does not look the same. So I am more inclined than I was previously because I didn't want to mess up that continuity because I love Tobias Harris. I really do. That's coming from a guy who originally was like anti-Tobias Harris because I felt like it was a fucking nepotism thing. But listen, if Trajan wants to do it, I wouldn't be mad. I'll tell you that much.
But Eazy, would you bet your bank account that Anthony Davis is lasting the entire playoffs?
I would not.
4 rounds.
I would not.
Spencer, would you?
No.
Okay, so
Not
then, in my opinion, like, what are you doing it for? Because if you're doing a move, you're doing a move to win a championship. And to me, I don't care.
But
about,
if he does last,
you didn't ask the degenerate if he's betting it. No.
Yeah.
What a prick. Everything I've done.
You prick.
Jesus.
Haven't heard that
Chris,
since 90s.
You know, I was a goddamn NBA savant in here.
What? I didn't say nothing. I just
that's
that's the
problem.
You didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
saying
kidding.
it because Spencer insulted you. I didn't insult you.
I didn't insult him. It's a badge of honor.
To be a prick.
He called me a prick.
I think he called Chris a prick.
I was calling Chris a prick.
I think he called
for
you
not
both pricks.
asking
Oh,
me
well,
a
fuck
question.
you, buddy.
Chris, you look like a prick.
You look like a hot dog.
What is the definition of a prick? Is it a dick?
I think so. I think it's a penis.
You're acting
hairy
like
penis?
you're acting like a prick.
You're acting like
That's
a real
what. Yeah,
prick.
that's just. the
It's
term.
it means penis.
It means you're being a Richie, a Richard.
Oh,
All right, Chris, what's the
All right,
question?
Relax, dude.
The question is, Nick, are you doing that? And I was actually going to get to you. I just asked Spencer first because
That wasn't a question. It was, would you bet on him playing all the playoffs?
And I asked that to Eazy. I asked that to you, and I was going to get that to Nick. So apologize and then give your answer.
I would not, and I ain't sorry for absolutely nothing. All right, no, I wouldn't bet that at all, and that's why I would probably stay away from him. Although I do believe it is intriguing to pair AD with Jalen Duren and Cade Cunningham. If healthy, they could definitely win the East.
Yep.
I think I take Chris more serious in the wiener suit, says Gromit.
I do too, but it's because I'm high. I'm like, is he really wearing that dumb fucking suit?
It does give you more credibility.
It does give you a little more credibility. For some reason,
You're right.
I actually
should
agree
wear
with
this
that comment.
every
You should
damn
wear
day.
it every day.
Every damn
You
day.
should. I think
should
it's a
never
good look.
wash it. I should wear it every single day. It should be a part of my identity.
To be honest,
Wouldn't
Chris,
be the worst fit you've seen.
I was gonna say, yeah, wouldn't be the worst fit you came in here with.
All right.
With the bacon neck.
Crocodile Dundee over here.
Dog, I can't. The one time we asked him how long he had that V-neck, he's like, yeah, since like freshman year. Like, bro, retire that
Get
shit,
that bitch
son.
out of there. It was not a V-neck.
It was a U-neck.
It was a U-neck. That was a,
I know, maybe my broad shoulders
a
just
zero
made
neck.
Hanging in the
Look
rafters. Did you lose your virginity in it or something?
have
Why'd you
broad
have it for
shoulders.
so long?
Yeah, my broad shoulders must have destroyed that shirt.
It's actually the opposite because you don't have shoulders.
Don't, yeah.
So I had that hang time, stretching
it
it out.
was like a G-neck. Like, it was like...
What are you guys trading for AD, or just nothing? Stay away. Like
It's-
if it
Tobias
could get him
gotta
dirt
be a
cheap,
part
it's
of it.
Tobias has to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Financially, yeah.
If it's Tobias and Ivy, are you mad?
No.
Are you doing it?
Yes.
Because this is the last final year for both of them, right?
Yep.
Do you think you get more?
No.
Or no, because AD is that guy. He's just not healthy.
Yeah.
Chris, are you
Tobias,
doing it?
Ivy, and 2 firsts.
No.
1 first.
Yes.
I'm not giving up any assets beyond something that could be leaving this year anyways. So
Ivy and Tobias.
Yeah, I would Ivy and Tobias.
And the first-round pick for this year.
And the first round pick is going to be like late.
And that's leaving this year anyways. You would make the pick.
No, you're drafting it.
Well, the pick is leaving. The player isn't.
So what's your just Ivy and Tobias?
Yeah, I just look. I would explore other options. I feel like you could get something else. I get that the price might be very low on Anthony Davis, but I also don't know that the Mavericks are going to sell on him like that because remember, ownership made this whole ploy that we're contenders. That's why we traded Luka because we saw that Luka wasn't enough to win.
They sold their souls.
It's a PR.
They
It's
are
a PR
absolutely tanking. That's why they're going to move him for one of these top 4 freshmen
I
right now in
agree
college
logically,
ball. Yeah.
but they haven't moved logically for the
True.
last year and a half. So to me, I can see them doing some king shit where they're just gonna keep the band together. They're gonna go. DeMar DeRozan played with Zach LaVine in Chicago. We should get Zach LaVine too because that worked really well. Like
I think AD right now is a liability for them to not get a top 3 pick. If he plays, picks up some wins with Cooper
I
Flag,
agree.
and that is why you are going to see him get moved for some cheap shit. But I heard this was like kind of part that reason that they brought him in, or they brought in his agent as well. He wants an extension. He ain't getting extended here.
Yeah, that's the other part
No,
of it too.
AD.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell no.
And
For the right price?
No, he wants the max.
No.
He
Rich
wants
Paul's
the
his
max?
agent.
We want AD for like a year, and then he'll pick up his player option. We get him
Fun
2
fact:
years.
AD has not missed any playoff games. I just looked it up.
He's
That's
never
fine.
missed one?
So say you're
Are
sorry.
you still betting on it? I didn't say he missed a lot of playoff games.
You chewing
I
something?
just said, are you betting on it?
Scratching the top of my mouth with my tongue.
$50 million.
I feel like you're
5
fucking
stars.
telling me to run some suicides or something.
All
right,
Steve, you did not get your master's degree by age 21. You ain't got a lie to kick it, my Steve. You ain't got a lie. You ain't got a lie. Keep grinding, Danny. I'm happy for you. Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button.
Wait. I just ADW 517 had one question.
Okay.
Are hot dog sandwiches
No, they're hot. They're tacos.
or subs?
Tacos?
Tacos. No, you got
They're not tacos.
It's to be a sub sandwich. It has to be on its side, and nobody eats it on. Nobody eats a hot dog on the side.
People eat the hot dog on the side. You gotta dominate the hot dog, dude.
They don't. You put toppings on the top. That's where the toppings go.
You never came in a hot dog sideways.
What?
Cut that soundbite.
No, I haven't. Jeez. Well, that'll do it for us today. For Eazy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. Tacos or hot dogs are closer to tacos than they are sandwiches. We'll see you later.
Yeah, but tacos
Peace.
on bread.